Okay, when you're multiplying a fraction by a fraction, we're going to start off with this problem, 2/3 times 4/5. The first thing I'm going to do is rewrite my problem so that the numerators and the denominators are matching. So go ahead on your paper and write 2/3 times 4/5. Okay? When you multiply fractions that have unlike denominators, you do not have to change the denominator. What we do is first we're going to just multiply the numerators. So I'm just going to multiply the numerator 2 times the numerator 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And then second, I'm going to multiply the denominators. And the denominator 3 times 5 is 15. Remember though to always reduce or simplify your answer if necessary. So we're going to look at the answer 8/15 and we're going to see if we can reduce it. So when reducing your answer, the first thing we're going to do is ask, is the numerator half of the denominator? So is 8 half of 15? No. So our answer is not going to be 1/2. We can also reduce by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the numbers 2, 3, or 5. I can divide 8 by 2, but I can't divide 15 by 2. I can't divide this by 3, but this I can. And both of them, this one I can't divide by 5, but I can this one. So since I can't divide both of the numbers by a 2, 3, or 5, then my answer is already reduced. So I'm going to circle my final answer. Okay? Let's go ahead and try two problems together. So the first thing I'm going to do with 1/2 times 1/4 is I'm going to rewrite them. And I'm going to first multiply the two numerators, 1 times 1, and then the denominator, 2 times 4. And then I'm going to look and see if I can reduce. 1 is not half of 8, and I cannot divide 1 or 8 by 2, 3, or 5, so I'm going to circle it as my final answer. Let's try 3/4 times 2/5. First, I'm going to rewrite the problem. And I start with the numerators. 3 times 2 is 6. Whoops. And then the denominators, 4 times 5 is 20. But I'm noticing that I can reduce this problem because I can divide 6 and 20 by the number 2. So I'm going to divide 6 by 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 20 divided by 2 is 10. And if I look at my new fraction, 3/10, I notice that I cannot divide 3 or 10, both of them, by a 2, 3, or 5, so this is my final answer. If you need to, you can rewatch this video to figure out how to do the next 3 problems on your own. Be ready to score your 3 problems and to share out. Did you stop it? Mia.